Okay, what's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I'm the Lazy Farmer. It's been a while, and I'm back. What's up? How you doing, Truckin'? How you doing, Darren? I see you in there chatting away. All right. Yeah, I'm back. It's been busy. I've been at work. Oh my goodness. I've said it in the past. I think I work at a high school, and um, I'm trying to be political on this, but I'm going to tell you it's been a good thing. Honestly, it's been a good thing. We're trending in the right direction. So I'm also noticing that things have changed a little bit on OBS. So if if the audios aren't there, please guys let me know. If I need to turn things up, turn them down, whatever I need to do. But yeah, no, work's been busy, but it's starting to settle down. Sports-wise, we've had a few home games, but they loaded us up for away games at the first half, and then in not this coming Friday, but next Friday, it's the second half of our season, and we're going to be away, and so which means I'm going to be away, and yeah, it's going to be busy. And then there's a rabbit hole that I went down as well too. So anyway, that being said, we are on the SRS server. I'm in the Modesto Empire Traction, and this is the area that, well, being an admin on the SRS, this is the area that I'm responsible for. So yeah, I got to come back and take a look at this, and it's actually been doing pretty good. And if you play on the SRS server, the registry has been changed and updated, so I got to get used to that. So there's been some changes here. Anyway, but it's good to be back. I've gone down. Where have I been also too? Like I said, work's been busy, and then I went down a rabbit hole, a big time rabbit hole of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, that rabbit hole's gotten deep as well too. It's gotten deep enough that I'm going to be buying the Turtle Beach yoke pack, and I've got the paperwork sitting here, which I need to submit online. But it's gone down that rabbit hole deep enough that I'm actually going to be going for my private pilot's license, but I got to get past the physical first. And I've got a couple of issues that, if anything, that might knock me out of it, but I'm going to give it a try. Why not, right? I may never use it, but it'll be one of the coolest things to say, yes, I hold a private pilot's license. Anyway, now if we could do that with railroading, that'd be all right, except for no wings. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, so here we are. We're just going to be working the Met up here. Where am I at? Well, it doesn't show it. I have to get the maps up. Boy, I'm so far behind. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Trucking, what's new with you, man? I also sitting in the SRS Discord as well too, and we've got see Cake Mike is in here. Let me go turn on Discord. Do I even have Discord up? Actually, maybe before I turn it on, it is on. Let me make sure the properties, because I know the properties have changed. Yeah, it is. There was an update and it did change. Thank you OBS for that. All right, let's get these cars out of the way. But it's actually kind of like an old friend. It's like I've been away for so long, and I was wondering if I was going to remember how to do things. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's coming back. It's like riding a bike. So, all right, let me, at this point here, I'm going to go jump into Discord, turn that on, and let's see who's in here. We're expecting Ken and Maps Game here pretty soon. They're talking things over. As typical, what's up, guys? How you doing, Jefferson? How you doing, Mike?
How's it going?
That was Mike.
Yeah, pretty good.
That was
Just
Jefferson.
over here downloading. Just over here downloading Run8 mods.
All right. So, are you still dealing with that? Have you tried launching Run8 to see if the lag went away since you cleaned up your drive?
I haven't launched it yet. Getting all my add-ons back, and then I'll be in.
All right, there you go. And let me know
Uh,
if you need an
do you
invite to.
mind? Do you mind sending me the invite to or the password to the Southwest server,
Yeah,
please?
I'll send you a link to that. Give me a minute here. Let's go back into here.
Because I think I trust the Southwest more than the Southeast, because all that trees,
Yeah, I mean
flat.
the southeast is extremely pretty, but I think with the issue that you had with your hard drive being overloaded, I think you kind of clearing that out. I would not change anything and try to sign into the southeast server and see if the lag goes away. I'd be interested to know.
Yep, same here.
Let's see. Over here.
Here we go.
Currently down headlight flare again. This time from an official website instead of a Run8 Discord.
Now,
Because the one from the Discord server I got didn't work.
so wait, what are you downloading for the Discord server?
From the Run8 Enhancements Discord, I got a flare pack for the headlights in Run8.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And that didn't work, but I'm sure that the one from the official website, Drivering Clear Studios,
Yes.
will.
Diverging Clear, yes. I've gotten some enhancements from them, and I have never had an issue. So let's see. I'm gonna go into here, and
I even got a few reskins from them.
yeah, no, they're really good. And the ones that I use, there should be a link in one of my Discord channels or Discord servers that there's the link to the SRS forums, and I know that you are approved on the forum, so from the forums there you should have all the information to be able to sign into the SRS. Okay, let's get rid of that. I think I did this already. Yes, I did. A couple. Yes, I did. Okay, let's go forward here.
Let's see here. Oh boy.
This one's going to be. That's 4. That's 3. Where is 2? I can't remember where 2 was at. There's 3. There's 4. Oh, 2's over here. Okay. Let's get these out of the way here. So, side note, yeah, I'm going to be doing some recording. I've got I'm doing Microsoft 2020, building a new system so I can do 2024. And we've got a couple of us. Hey, Mike, are you going to be flying with us today? There's a joke there, guys. Don't have to. Mike, you don't have to answer. I'm just picking on you. Yeah. But we have a couple of us that we kind of chase each other through the skies, and it's kind of cool to see a group. So I'm starting a group, the TLF group, Lazy Farmer group. If you have Microsoft 2020, come join us. Have some fun. But let's see, we do a pilot's life as well too. So, and there's an ongoing event going on today, and there's one every Saturday and one every Sunday. So they do extra XP and extra money for doing those events, and they're usually medium length. So if you can fly the I fly the Phoenix A320, 320, 320, 321, or a plane similar to that. I do the Airbus because they don't follow the sky like Boeing do.
Let's see.
Yeah, it is frustrating because Boeing was like they were the plane, man. They were the company, and now they're struggling. But anyway, all that being said, that's if you have the flight sim, come join us. Love to have you. That includes you too, Mike.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's damn.
Did I not open the coupler? No, I did not. Thought I did. All right.
Yeah, I have to build a whole
Oh
new
wow.
rig for that.
Mike,
Yes.
you're not gonna believe this.
What?
I loaded into my single player in Run8 in the southeast, and
You're
I
not
have no
lagging.
lag. No, I'm
Yes.
not.
How about that?
Try to joining the server now. See what
Yeah,
happens.
now you can try to join my server or do Southwest and come join us because we got people on the SRS. So, all right, so the chief admin for the SRS, that's Ken, and he's telling me that I guess the owner put out an email, and a lot of long-time users of the SRS that have disappeared are back.
I'm in.
Nice.
And no lag.
There you go.
Woohoo!
There you go. Imagine what happens when you have room on your hard drive.
I honestly, actually, let me. Now that I think about it, let me look at my task manager, because wow, you know how earlier my CPU was at like 90% when I seen that screenshot.
Yeah.
It's at 28 or 18. It's going through 18 to 29 now.
Okay, so not mentioning the piece of software you were running because I don't want to do that, but
Yeah.
based upon what was said to me just a moment ago, I would venture to guess that that piece of software, although it may not be intentional, is acting like a virus and hogging resources.
Yeah, so it may actually have been that backup there with those
So,
bugs.
so what we do here at on the Lazy Farmer Simulations is we do fix people's computers as well too. I might have to start charging for that.
Small deposit fee for the
Exactly.
computer
Yeah.
services.
You,
Just so you know, right now my GPU is having a fun time. It's at 99 to 100%. So my GPU is having a fun time. My memory, it could be better, but it's at 94. My CPU is going free with the flow right now.
I mean, your stuff isn't. You don't have a other than what you sent to me. I would say look at expanding your system memory. Other than that, everything else is fine. You should have had no lag, but now we know where it's at, so we're good.
Yeah.
And like everything else, backup. If Run8's working for you, I would say just copy the folder over to an external hard drive, as we were discussing earlier. Um, just the way Run8 is set up. So it's something it is worth it doing it. So if you do have a hard drive failure, you can easily reinstall Run8. Well, copy and paste Run8. You don't have to reinstall it. Just save it to an external hard drive.
The one thing I do got to mention is that there is a trailer train. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's blocking the main line right now.
Oh, on my server.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that later.
There is. Oh, I think it's near the intermodal terminal.
Oh, Jack. That sounds like Jack's ramp. And I'm wondering if Jack's ramp is full. So that may be my next stop. Will be Jack's ramp. Not today though.
Um, the one that's blocking the main line is UP 7370.
Ah, if it's a UP train. That's a through train. Then that's just eye candy. All right, next one, SP4, SFP4. Okay, that goes over here.
It's rare to see UP on CSX, ain't it?
Not necessarily in that they share power quite a bit. The other day out here in Central California, I actually saw Norfolk Southern, and then of course, well, because was it UP is in the process of acquiring or merging or whatever terminology you want to use with Norfolk Southern. That's causing CSX and um, BNSF to look at each other and see if it's worth it for them to merge. So I know CSX did file for whatever, I don't know what it's called, but they did file to have their financials looked at, and then of course the Federal Trade Commission's got to look at it and see if it's going to be okay. But yeah, so far I know that Norfolk Southern and UP are definitely looking at each other, and it's probably going to go through. And then this is just picking on Norfolk Southern. I mean, but how many times do we hear Norfolk Southern, in the news because they've had like a major derailment, and UP is actually listed as the safest. I mean, they're all derailing at some point somewhere, but I guess there's like minor derailments. Darren, I thought the UPNS merger got. Oh, I didn't know it did it. I didn't. I had not heard that. So maybe I need to get caught up on that. Maybe they did.
Hey, Mike, are you a server?
He is. He's. Well, I don't know. Did you sign out, Mike? 'Cause I know at one time you were on the SRS. Are you on the? Hello, Mike. Oh, he walked away again.
I just lined the train ahead of that UP
Yeah.
out of there so I can get UP out of the main line.
Darren's checking right now. I'm looking at my chat here. He's checking to see. And then if it did get squashed, I'd be interested to see who squashed it. Was it the feds or was it the shareholders?
We got multiple trains. I think the intermodal terminal is full right now.
That sounds like something like that. Looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow after the flight. All right. All right.
No, I get it.
Oh, you're back. Mike, can you hear us? Hello, Mike. I'm not. Radio check. Hello?
I think he's having mic issues.
I don't know. He's probably talking to somebody in the background there.
Oh my God, that's a little much of power for a coal train.
I don't know.
There is there is 4 engines on the one coal train.
Oh, I was saying that's the other thing too. Now, I just had a thought. I'm taking a hard look at all the servers. As much as I like, not the, I'm gonna keep the southeast up, but the Pennsylvania server, that one will probably come down because I don't think anybody gets on there. And of course, the Southwest, and then there's Mohawk and Selkirk. I really like that map, but I'm never on it. And I don't think anybody's on that one either. No, NorCal will stay up. There's an interest for NorCal.
I think I'm near Atlanta right now in the game because I see a
Gotcha.
big city.
And then the other one, the Gulf Coast one's going to stay up because I'm still expecting phase 2. And up here, I don't know what's happening with where their direction is. I'm confused by Run8 as a whole. Because I'm up here in Modesto Empire Traction, and they're supposed to be going to continue on from Modesto to Stockton, and Stockton's going to be huge. That's going to be the LA of Central Valley of California, and it is. And then they I can't be on. I gotta be on the ground. I forgot. I just saw a switch. And what else was it? They were supposed to be going up there and working on closing some of the gaps, like the Streeter Gap and Seiko to Global Gap. And then Mike sent me something on that was off their Facebook channel, which I don't do Facebook, although a Facebook page may be coming here pretty soon. I'm looking into it. But there on their Facebook, they're coming up with there's a new map coming. The guy that puts out, I'm drawing a blank here. There's a utility that is made for Run8. He kind of announced what area is coming, and I'm like, okay, that's something new. So I don't know. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Looks like it is still in the works as of 18 hours ago. Okay, according to Bloomberg. Okay, so Bloomberg says it's still happening. Okay, I thought it was still happening. Thanks, Darren. Thank you very much for checking on that. You are now our news coordinator for my channel. Awesome. And your paycheck is in the mail. Yeah, right.
I believe I'm running a local right now.
Nice. Now you still haven't come over here where we're at on the SRS. But if you want to play on the, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Southeast. So I need to fix the Southeast, but one of the people I need to fix for the Southeast actually works the Southeast, and he hasn't been on. So he's been busy, and then there was somebody else too that works for CSX. He just got hired. That was Devin. And because he's now working for CSX, he hasn't been on. So it's been, yeah. So all these people are coming on the Run8, learning how to run trains, and getting a job with CSX. If it was only that easy. But honestly, to go to work, and I tell these to the students that because they don't know if they want to go to college, I'm like, look at the railroad. It's hard work, but all you need is a high school diploma. And I have two seniors that are in the welding class for FFA, and they're like, where can I go get a job for welding? Well, railroads. Go look at the railroads. All right, let's back this in. Oops, I missed a switch. I'll go this way.
I see that almost pissed my simulator off.
What'd you do?
Opening Opera.
Oh. I tried using Opera once, a long time ago. And honestly, even like with Google Chrome and like that, yeah, I've just gotten back to, I hate to say it, but Microsoft, I mean, they're kind of getting their act together. So I just use Edge.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I hate to disagree. I really have to disagree with that because I recently got hacked from Microsoft's doings because they failed to protect my shit when I was asleep. So.
Yeah, I run Edge, and then I do, Malwarebytes. I've got real-time protection from Malwarebytes, and that goes back to my days of working for Apple. Malwarebytes has gotten me out of, on Windows computers, has gotten me out of a lot of jams. I ended up with a virus that completely took over my system, and Malwarebytes cleaned it 100%.
one time I was on this weak laptop. I got pissed off a little bit, and I went on this website, not knowing it was a virus, and
Son's fault. He used to work
that
for.
whole website went and turned my whole computer's screen into a black screen.
So yeah, it's see, my son's fault. He used to work for BNSF, and it was through his BNSF buddies they heard this info. Yeah, I get it. I mean, there's no blame there. I mean, I know that BNSF, CSX. I mean, depending on who you listen, CSX says that they're going to be moving forward, and they're doing the financial analysis. Then BNSF came out and said, no, we have no interest in CSX. But then again, in the business world, when they say they have no interest in something, that usually means they have interest in something. It's their own disinformation, so that way they don't get accused of insider trading and things like that. So, all right, let's go reverse. I gotta go grab those other cars and shove them into SFP2. I need the map up. I keep saying I need the map up, and I've never gotten the map up. Go to the depot. Maps. I want Modesto Empire Traction. That's what I want. There we go. Two there. I got to pull back. Grab that. SUP's over there. Okay. Let's go over here.
Sorry guys, had to step away for a minute, but I'm back.
We figured that out.
Yeah.
Because we were talking to you. We were talking to you, and there was nothing.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
You're good. There we go.
Work's more kind of priority for me, you know.
No, I get it. Oh, it's work. Okay, yeah, no, real life is a priority.
Yeah.
If only you could tell your work, sorry, I'm playing Run8 right now. Bother me later. Yeah. Well, this is actually what I kind of did. Well, it is what I kind of did just a minute ago, but it wasn't actually work. It was somebody from work that, honestly, go figure it out.
Yeah. All right, so I'm back. Is it okay if I run the 406 Met?
Oh, you know what? I would say you go check the. Oh, you're in the Met. Yeah, I'm up in the 204. So if you want to run the 406, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I'm working up here, then between the Riverbank. Is it Riverbank or Riverside? Riverside Yard, which apparently it's not called Riverside Yard, but the Riverside Yard, and between the Riverside Yard and Ernest and Julio Gallo Winery, which the way they have it set up is not how it is in real life. The tracks are, but what they did, and so what the depot did was not how it was in real life. And as they put it, we had to change it so it was more in line with our operations. Really? Why don't you make it in line with the real world operations?
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to get on that rant. Not a cool rant.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to be going this way. So I will come out, and then I got to go back.
I was on a Mike can tell you I was on a rant yesterday, and I almost didn't get off of it.
Oh.
Yeah, he was.
Alright, down there. Let's bring this back up so I can see what. Look at my chat. There we go. Alright. Oh, I just realized I don't have any lights on. Why are the lights not turning on? Ooh, that doesn't feel good. There they are. That's why. So Ken showed me a video last weekend of, I didn't flip that switch. Oh, thank God it was spring loaded.
Nice.
But he showed me a video, and it was wasn't even an MP15. It was an old SP SW 1500 with the Mars light and everything, but it was pulling was pulling like 50 cars from Caltrain, some of their old what do you call it? Their old passenger cars for Caltrain going down to Lima, Peru. And that was all right here in this area. I'm like, how did I miss it? They went right by where I worked, and I'm like, how did I miss this? All right, let's go. And then all right, so here's the other thing too. Once again, it's in the name, Lazy Farmer Simulations. I really want to do some farm sim stuff. I know do you still have your server up, Mike?
No, I think I had.
You killed it?
No, at the limit ran out.
Oh, okay. That's
But
fine. I'm still looking for a map that I can really get behind. I'm struggling with that.
Yeah.
What's up, Andrew? How you doing? So you refuse to talk to me at work, but here you are saying hi to me on my stream. That's all right. Say hi to your brother for me. Oh yeah, he walked by me, and he's like, "I'm not saying hi to you," and he just kept on walking. I'm like, okay. So, but hey, yeah, tell your brother Jay Singh I said hi. Jonah, your brother Jonah's now going to the school. Tell him I said hi. Lacey, don't say a word to Lacey. That was it, the Arkansas map. I forgot. Trucking, I'm going to look at that. I will when I get done with this. We got about another hour and a half, so right around there. I'll go jump off, look at the Arkansas. Well, he's working now, Andrew. He's like, yeah, you graduate high school. Guess what? You have to go to work. Yeah, my problem is this. When it comes down to farm sim, this is 2017 era. It was the Saxony map. That was, I mean, and here's the other side of it. I figured it out the other day. My buddy Ray and we found the Saxony map, and it was just good. It was actually one of and for Farm Sim 2017, it was a legit production map and not put out by, I think it was DJ Modding. I'm not sure if it was them or not. But anyway, but it was in Saxony, Germany, and it was a very good map. He and I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and had all kinds of fun on it. Well, he's passed away, so that's part of it, and I think I have a server somewhere out there too. As a matter of fact, that's named after him. And it's hard because I get in there and he was such a good guy. He became kind of like, a surrogate uncle to my kids, and just a good guy all the way around. But he passed away from lung cancer. So, and I actually need somebody that used to game with us a long time ago just reached out to me the other day, and now I gotta go deliver that bad news to her because she became a good friend of his. This guy was just a good guy all the way around. So that's part of what it is that it's like, kind of like with you guys in Run8, with Ray, we spent more time laughing and joking than we did farming. But Saxony was also just a very good map, and that's when I really want Saxony to come back. But it didn't cross over very well into 2019, and the guy who made it, I think, had moved on from Farm Sim, so he really didn't do his due diligence. Here goes my little choppy thing again. He didn't do his due diligence in trying to clean it up and get it ready for 2019, and then when, what was it, the next version, 2020 or whatever it was, or 2021, came out, Saxony just went away. And now there is a Saxony map, but it's not the one that was originally put out. It's somebody else put a different one out. And it's your typical European map, and it's just like, nah, this is not what I'm looking for. So I'll look at Arkansas. I have a Louisiana map. That one's actually kind of fun, but it's a 1x. So good single player map. If you want to do rice, I think the way it's set up, it's perfect for rice. So it might become my rice map.
Just so you know, Lazy, I do actually have Microsoft Farming Simulator 25 on
Nice.
Steam.
All right.
It's just not downloaded right now.
Gotcha. I think that would probably be the best thing too, if I can get more people playing, get a map going, get a server going, and then just, and have more people on there. It would actually bring the fun back. And I think that's what I'm missing. Same thing with Run8. Run8 shines when you're playing multiplayer. That's why when people reach out, they're brand new to Run8. What do I do next? Join this server. Join the SRS. And the reason I say join the SRS as opposed to my servers is because the SRS, you have the base game. This is where you need to come to. You're always going to start in Barstow, Uramo area. You might as well join the SRS and get your feet wet and learn how to play in a multiplayer environment. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to back this in here. I think I've got some more cars at the other end. And I think the rest might be going out toward E&J. There, for those people who love horns. No, I do not use horns. I play very casually. That's why I did let my Depot Plus membership go. Not for me. That's all I'm gonna say. I would encourage everybody, if you would try, go for it. I play too casual for those guys, and I'll just put it that way. I play way too casual for those guys. It's just a simulator for Pete. What's up? How you doing, Ghost? I saw you were fishing the other day. I'm gonna bring it down here. I don't toot my own horn. Oh no, actually, sometimes I do, and I usually, actually, when I do, I usually get myself in trouble too. All right, we're gonna close that, open that. So if you are new to Run8 and you're watching the channel, don't be shy. I mean, I would
Come on
encourage
in.
come on in and or ask questions. Oh, okay, you know what? You've never had to ask before, Ghost. Why all of a sudden are you asking now? I don't know. Let's take a vote. Should we let Ghost join the Discord channel?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, but keep it on topic of Run8. All right. That's all E and J. I'm going to separate out the E and J stuff, I think. We're going to come down here. This is all EGW. We're going to see the EGW is Ernest and Julio. Well, that's supposed to be a J. Ernest and Julio Gallo. Well, I guess Ernest Gallo? No, it's Ernest and Julio. GWS, that's over here. So I'm also pull that the whole string off, and we'll go get rid of that large cut of cars here. All right, so once again, we are on the Southwest Rail Simulation server, the SRS server, and you can find their information on my Mosel Discord server channel. Just go ahead, you'll have to join their forums, and once you're registered there, somebody will get you approved, and once you get approved, you'll be able to see the access information. We are a training server, but that being said, try to operate with respect to others. If you have a question, please ask. If you don't know what to do, then find something else to do. Don't try to muddle through it. So I don't want the server owner to get to the point of he's like, okay, we're not going to do, we're going to start doing checkout rides. I don't want that. I would rather, and I know Ken doesn't want that. We want to keep it to where you can join and learn Run8. Our goal here is if you want to get to the Depot Plus and operate more realistically, more prototypically, then we can help you get there. But the first start is to keep the server checkout ride free. So, Darren, you're more than welcome. Yeah. If you have access to it, you can join the Discord server. Come on in and be a part of the stream.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Keep it clean, keep it Run8 kind of centric, on topic, that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, have some, like Mike said, come on in, have some fun, join the server. Let's go all the way down here. Actually, what am I doing? I'm forgetting something here.
Kurt, we'll have to look at the NorCal at some point. I think the configs got a little screwed up.
Gotcha. I've got to redo. Well, that's what I was saying. I've got to redo Southeast, but I need Briscoe because he works that. He knows that area, and so with the last update from Run8, it kind of nuked everything, which is my bad. I could have mitigated that, and I didn't. So that's on me. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go partial on this one, and let's go back.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
You know that local that I was looking at yesterday, right?
Yes.
I am moving that around right now.
I think GDW.
Nice.
Always go back here. Yeah, that is.
Good morning, Lazy.
Hey, what's up? How
Morning,
you doing?
Noel.
Okay.
Hey, just wanted to say that SRS server sounds something like I'd be interested in looking into. I'm kind of with you. Depot isn't really my speed.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't want to speak bad about those guys. They're good. I mean, Mike knows he's had his issues trying to go through the checkout ride, and then there was somebody else that had an issue. They had left for a while, and then they came back, and they made this guy had been on there for a long time, since version 1, and because of a medical problem, he left. And then he came back, and they're like, and it was some new young guy goes, no, you got to do a checkout ride. And they made this guy do a checkout ride. And so he was kind of grumbling about that, rightfully so. You know, I mean, I get it. But then when he posted on their forums his situation, I think for me, I would have been like, hey, let's talk about this in private. You know, and let's go ahead. You know what? You've been around. I know who you are. You don't need a checkout ride. I'm just going to approve you. You know, and because he was a good operator, and then go back and maybe talk to the new guy for Depot and just go, hey, this guy was brand new. I'm going to go ahead and approve him. Let's make sure we're people that have been with us for a long time. We're not alienating them. But I would have done that all privately. But instead, the dirt was brought out publicly, and this guy was, I'm like, no, this is not how you treat people. You know, just bottom line, this is not how you treat people. Poor Mike here, you failed, I forgot what you failed on, and he had to wait a month to do the checkout ride again. I mean, minimum should be a week. Go practice for a week and then come back and let's try it again. But no, they made him wait a month. But yet with me, my biggest the lecture that I got is I went 1 mile over the speed limit, and I got a 15-minute lecture. I blew you. They start you off in was it Barstow? No, Bakersfield. Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Okay, which is you come out of Bakersfield, it's bell only. There's no horn. I blew the horn. That was another 15-minute lecture.
Yeah, I did that mistake too.
Yeah.
Did you guys look at the maps?
Yeah, read the maps. You got to read everything on the map. And I'm just like, okay. And then I went to a different server. I didn't play on the Southwest server. I played on one of their other servers. And yeah, it was brutal because everybody on that server used to work for Railroad, so they play how they worked. I get that part of it, but then to kind of make somebody feel, I don't know, I feel like they just don't belong because you never worked for a railroad. That's not a good environment. That's kind of toxic, and I don't want that over here. I don't want that on my servers. The other admins don't want that over here as well either. It's a simulator for Pete's sake. We're just pushing pixels. Let's have fun. So anyway, that's my soapbox. I'm going to get off of it now.
Yeah.
So all right. So I'm looking at the hoses here. This is hoses and the angle cocks here. If you ever come into the server and you see okay, this cut of cars has been sitting here, but all the hoses and angle cocks it's not laced up.
Yeah.
And
I get a lot out of their server, their information, their maps, and all that stuff, all their ideas. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Not really the way I run it.
Yeah, I get you. So it's casual. I mean, the bottom line is there's things like, okay, don't park your train. Don't tie your train down on a ladder. If somebody's running a road train and you're doing the local, don't pull out in front of them. And anything that ruins the fun for everybody else, that's what's going to cause you to get talked to. Not necessarily banned, okay? But if it's a continuing problem, then yeah, it could eventually lead to a ban if you're not willing to fix whatever the issue might be. Will coachings happen? Sure, there will be. You make a mistake, I get coached. I expect to get coached. I want people to like, hey, lazy, that's not how you do it. Oh, okay, thanks for straightening me out. I'm good with that. But it's we're over here to have fun. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And if are you gonna pull, or am I? Is this whole thing tied down? Hang on, let me took. Yeah, it's all tied down. That's why. Go car by car. So, yeah, join in, jump into Discord. There are, a message went out to the old players that kind of drifted away because activity was almost non-existent, and it's coming up. It's been one of my goals is to revigorate. This was one of the original Southwest servers. Going back, I think, version 1.
Ken can probably vouch for that.
What was that, Mike? I can barely hear you.
Ken can probably confirm that.
Yeah, no, he and Maps are up. They're up above because there's a continuing problem they're having in the down in West Colton, and Maps Game has graciously decided to take over the Google Sheets, and so he's in the process of streamlining it. Hey, it's starting to pull. Look at that. We got movement. Woohoo! But yeah, he's streamlining Google Sheets and trying to work on getting it more automated. So, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, and make it. And the idea here is a lot of the stuff that they do on the registry goes back to pre-auto days. Well, now that auto's a part of it, that's where part of the streamlining is. So they're making, and then the whole point is, as a player, come on, look at what needs to be done. Say you're going to do that. You're going to work with this local. You're going to work that local. You're going to run that road train, and then get on the map and start playing. They don't want to spend a whole bunch of time in the registry. So if you guys have never programmed. Why are you leaving the session?
Game Pro, so I'm coming back in.
Do you have permission to freeze the game?
No.
Okay, then don't do that. Okay. What's up, Albino Tailgater? How you doing? I'm doing good. Just busy. You get a chance to play. I talked about it earlier in the stream, the rabbit hole that I went down. Look at these spring-loaded switches ahead of me. How nice of them to put them in. Yeah, no, I went down the rabbit hole of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I went deep. And I'm going deeper because now I'm going to be, if I pass my physical, that's the biggest thing. If I pass the physical, because I got a couple of issues that might knock me out of it, but if I pass the physical, and I was talking to one of the teachers that I work with, where I work, who is a private pilot, and he's telling me that now it's not that big a deal. You playing NASCAR? Nice. Used to play NASCAR all the time. But yeah, no, it's he said that physicals are not that big of a deal, and then before I submit the paperwork, I'm trying to look to see what flight schools are in this area. I don't want to have to drive 2 hours just to go to a flight school. And a lot of this stuff can be done online too. So I'm looking at Sporties, which when I talked to the teacher, have you ever heard of Sporties? And he went off. He's like, yeah, no, they're really good. You do their flight school, you'll be fine. And they're good, and they'll get you prepped. And pretty much every flight school in the area, well, it's not flight school, but the ground school, and every flight school in the area accepts their certificate. So I'm like, okay. So I'm looking at Sporties. there's a plan. That's the rabbit hole I went down with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's kind of nice to be back on the rails, though. I see Ghost joined us because he has his microphone muted.
What's going on?
There you are. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Oh, great, man. Just heading fishing right now.
You're out fishing or you're playing fishing? I saw you were playing fishing.
Yeah, I was playing what do you call it, Call of the Angler or whatever. This
Ah.
game that they, I'm sure you heard the game. It's called Call of the Hunter, but
Yeah.
they're like a third-party company that started the exact same layout as the Call of the Hunter, but they instead of doing the hunting the game, they did a fishing version, and I guess the developers had really cool maps and DLCs. I used to play it big time, and I just was playing some yesterday, and I haven't played it in probably not going year and a half.
Gotcha. So yeah, so you're playing Call of the Angler, which is like a spin-off. Now, the reason I'm kind of reiterating is I had your volume turned way down. I was just going to tell you, hey man, you got to turn your volume up, and now it's on my side, so not many people heard you on the stream. But yeah, Call of the Angler, and that's all right. Fishing is cool. I got Call of the Hunter. I don't even think I even have it installed. I should install it. It's coming up to hunting
It's a
season
very
here.
good game.
Yeah, it is a good game. I enjoy it.
It's peaceful. I love it. That's why I play it, because it's nice and it gives you like a kind of like a relaxation, not make your head work too much, and it's fun to play.
Trying to see where here, there. I think I passed that. I think I got to come around here. That's E&J back over there, I believe.
Hey, Lazy.
Yes, sir.
Is Mike available to join the Southeast server real quick?
Mike,
Yeah.
did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Oh, hold on. My boss is calling me again. So
Okay. There's your
Anyway.
answer. So far for you though, no lag?
I'd say a little bit now. That's probably because I opened up that Opera, which, well, unsettled things a little bit, but I'm gonna tie this local down. Gotta split it a little bit real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, close that right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a schedule in between. When I can do what I need to do. But the problem is, like it might actually get a little bit more busy at work, because I get up in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'm off at this time. At this time, I'll be home. By this time, I can start streaming and do some, create some content. I get to work, and as soon as I walk in the door, hey, can you stay for the entire day today? Okay. Not really what I wanted to do, but okay. All right, let's see.
I'm back.
Hey, Lazy, I gotta ask you a question, buddy. When you get done with streaming, you gotta send me what layout you use for OBS.
You're doing what?
I was gonna say, if you can send me your layout for the OBS.
Oh, I
Really
use, okay, so the layouts that I use and everything for like OBS and stuff, that's all comes from Owned Pro. I subscribe to Owned Pro and I build my layouts from there.
Okay. You might have to send me the link to
Just do just do a search for Owned Pro, and yeah, it's actually owned, and then the E is actually spelt with a 3. So, but that's, yeah. Okay, let me stop here. I'm going to tie up a... Because if I go, I don't want to go. Stop, stop, stop. Don't turn. When I say stop, I mean stop now. I expect to stop on a dime. I don't want any of this train stuff that you can't stop on a dime. Hey, look at that. I stopped on a dime. Alright, so
Nice.
that's E and J down in there, but I don't want to go that way yet. And... Where's GWSC? Oh, you know what? That's oh, it's my bad. I thought it was at the other end.
Hey, Mike.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
So what I did is I pulled the local up a little bit, like near the end of the sighting, and I ended up having to stop across the crossing. So what I did, I split the train from over that crossing, and it's not now tied down on the sighting.
You're good. You don't need me to come over there.
If you want to just check it out, you can. Just to make sure everything's set up properly.
Oh, why did I even bring
Let me,
this one with me? This one needs
Pull
to
this
stay
train out
back.
of the lead.
The
parking lot over there.
The train's lead
You wanna go
is
that way?
No, I'm saying about my
CSX.
train that I'm driving right now.
Oh.
Give me a few minutes. I'll come over there and check it out.
Are you actually
Lazy, I've
within
been
the
working over
server, or are you in the southeast server?
I'm in the southeast or southwest.
Ah. That's what I'm gonna say. Southwest. Let's
I'm in
see.
the southwest.
I've got another CSX train behind me. That is CSX 5350. And Auto DS is not doing its job and clearing him out of here.
Ooh. No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no,
I
wrong
kinda
way.
noticed that everything over there was stopped on all the mats. So I don't know if the auto got disabled for the server, or not too sure what's going on.
He
over there.
did. He was well. Yeah, I can't look at it right now, but there was. I mean, that's I do have the program that runs that. So if the server crashes, it'll restart again. What interrupts that process is when there's a Windows update. But even after Windows updates and it reboots the system, it does restart the server. The bad thing is that with okay, I need to let me stop. I can start my thought here. The downside is that with Run8, and it's kind of a shortcoming in Run8, is that you cannot flag auto to start automatically. You have to manually go in and start auto. So yeah, server runs. Now the workaround is if you jump on and you know that auto's not working, then you can just go in and manually start auto for each map that's on there. So you can go to Fitzgerald, turn on auto in Fitzgerald, Waycross, and so on. All right, I need to back this up. I did go too far. Problem is on this this cut of cars that I have right here, I've got some that I actually should have peeled off and go work like Diamond Walnut Growers, DWG. They're on the head end. I was thinking the GWS cars here, which is part of Gallo Wine and Spirits. This is actually, in real life, these cars are full of tequila. So if anybody's got limes and a straw, meet me in Modesto right now.
Do it. That sounds
Let's
yummy.
see.
We got 3 cars. We got one for each of us. I mean, it's like,
That'll work.
Yeah.
I'm playing hell right now, by the way, over here at Baldwin. getting 2 trains on the way at the same time.
Nice.
One's going to be passing my local.
All right, let's back this up.
Um,
Bring this to a stop. We'll cut these off. Oh, I'm going to block the
Other-
street, but that's okay.
the other one's going to be crossing the diamond. And he's crossing the diamond right now.
I like the Baldwin map up there.
What? Yeah, I'm taking a screenshot of that.
And there are, if the diamonds, if you look at the map, if it's pink, because there's some switches that are thrown, there is a hidden switch location at Baldwin.
Hey, Lazy,
Yeah.
look at DMs. You're gonna laugh.
Look at DMs. Let's see.
What's passing in front of my local is just crazy.
Um.
Yeah.
I know I did not configure auto to do that.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah. For lack of a better description, this is called 2 ES4400 split by an MP15. Yeah. I mean, it's about the horsepower, so I mean, if that's what they needed, but it's like, all right, I need to go back over and look at the southeast server, see what's going on over there.
It's a loaded coal train. Wait, nope, hold on. Okay, that's not as bad. It's empty. Okay, I was about to say, if it's loaded, then we got a problem.
Now, I mean, the excuse we could use is that it's dead in tow. But yeah, no. It's more examples of auto drinking heavily.
Yeah.
All right, let's back up and take the stretch force off this coupler. There it is.
I just don't want to end up having a train collision over here because this coal train is extremely long and I need another train to go across the diamond the other direction.
It's actually very close to going off the map, so it should hit its despawn point.
What, the empty coal train?
Yeah, I think so.
I have it lined to go around because it was lined to go past me and that wasn't gonna work, so I had it relined. So there was my train and then the CSX manifest behind me that was clogging things up, so he couldn't even go near me. He couldn't go on the siding where I'm at, nor the main line, so I had to ride him a different route.
Gotcha. Alright, so pull these in. So my plan is to pull these cars in. The ones that are up on the head end, I will cut those, I'll brake behind them, leave all the E and J stuff here to be worked.
Where's that CSX even?
Go get the 3 tankers off of the main line, put them in. Alright, we got a nice long run here.
Oh. That CSX intermodal is actually facing the opposite direction.
Oh no.
And it's blocking the crossing.
Sounds like auto stopped again.
Yeah, I was on there yesterday and everything was red and everybody was stopped.
Yeah, I stopped auto again because it was sitting there not doing shit, so I had to move things, and And when I turn auto on, look at, are you looking at the dispatch screen? When I turn auto on, it blanks everything out and nobody's moving anymore. So I actually helped the trains do what they needed to do.
That's what happens over here on the SRS every once in a while. That's what they're working on with at West Colton. But West Colton and Barstow have those issues every once in a while that it just trains coming out of Yermo just mess everything up. Okay, DWG. Let's go grab these.
I'm pretty sure. Hey, Mike, how much did you? Because I'm pretty sure you are thinking. I'm pretty sure you learned enough about me yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Put that one. We'll go this way. Yeah, that'll work.
Apparently, yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to delete CSX 5350 if I can't get it to move, because it's gonna cause chaos.
What is it AI'd right now?
Yeah. And it's got a red signal for no damn reason.
Mike, can you check that real quick and see if auto's on down there in Baldwin?
Yeah, give me a second. Give me like a minute or two.
Okay.
Somebody knocked on the door.
Gotcha. So he'll come over and take a look at it, because if auto's not on, that once he turns it on, that'll resolve it. But then you gotta look farther down that track too. Is he basically nose to nose with somebody else?
No, he's on the Baldwin side, east side of Baldwin. He's to Jacksonville area where that despawn is. He's right next to the despawn. Stopped.
So if you hit F3, are you seeing pink switches there at the diamond?
You said F3?
F3.
No, there's no.
Okay.
He's going away from the diamond. He's faced away from it.
Gotcha.
He's lined, or he's headed. He's facing towards Jacksonville.
Gotcha. Okay. Because sometimes if he's got a red light and auto's on, then we gotta look further down the line to see why auto's giving him. If auto's giving him a red light, it's for a reason. So we need to go find that reason. It may not just be there on Baldwin. It could be there in Jack's ramp, something. And we see that a lot on the Southwest servers, that they'll end up with a train that's on a different part of the map, but it's cascading issues down the line.
And UP 9696, I had previously lined it for the crossing, for the siding over there near CSX 5341 north. and UP, when I turned auto on, that dispatcher didn't like that.
Yeah, that was
And it,
another spring-loaded switch. That's my claim. I'm sticking to it.
over here, I'm gonna
Yeah, if you
get
try to,
UP
and
out of
if
the way.
you're trying to line something up, and the dispatcher's coming back and basically tell you you can't flip that switch because there's a train lined over it, now you need to go find that train. Very rarely. I mean, we pick fun at Otto and call him drunk all the time, but the truth is, Otto's actually gotten really, really good. And if you can't flip a switch, there's a reason. And with auto running on, this is on any server, with auto running, you kind of have to obey what auto's doing. We've had some people in the past that it's like, well, I'm going to hurry up and do something, and I'm going to get auto out of my way. There's a reason. You obey auto. All right, let's go ahead and connect that. We will go full open. Oh, that was a mistake.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. I was about to. Holy hell! Good thing I did that because.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna park my train here and I'll come back and finish it up.
When UP 9696 gets on that siding, I'm gonna clear CSX 5341 north out of here and get him across the diamond. And then get behind him. I'm gonna have CSX 5457 clear the siding, go past 9696, and then.
That's where dispatcher.net comes in handy.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, and that was who announced that he's working on a whole new map for dispatcher.net, and he's almost completed with it.
Oh, jeez.
What the heck was that?
Hey, Lazy.
Oh, that's gotta be Ghost. Ghost, what's that background noise?
The dispatch.net. A little bit more.
Yeah, was that background all from you?
He's probably finding a bear or something.
Maybe.
I'm coming over, Jeff. Let me load it up and I'll come see what's going on over there.
All right, because this auto dispatch is on crack right now, literally.
He's not on crack. He just drinks heavily.
He's on that whiskey a little too much.
I hope I'm not
Jeff?
seeing. I hope I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing right now. I think UP 9696 is too long for the siding.
Yeah, Mike. If anything's if it's like an AI spawn train just for eye candy, you can delete that.
Okay. Yeah, everything is red over here. Let me check if auto's on. Auto is on.
And then if everything's red, let's take a look and see where the holdup is. If you clear that up and let the trains flow.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a tight fit for that coal train.
Yeah.
Crap.
What a
Well.
disaster.
Look at Baldwin. I'm trying to clear shit up right now. It ain't easy though. I'm getting UP 9696 onto the siding to make more room for trains behind him. So.
The western side of the Met. That's the other thing they didn't model right either. Apparently the Union Pacific yard on the Met over here is bigger in real life than what it is in the model. It's not as big as what's on the BNSF side, but it's definitely bigger.
Hey, Mike,
Yo,
can you come over here to where 9696 in the CSX half grain train is? Um, I think 9696 might be a little long for the sighting.
yeah, give me a second. I'll come
Do I
over
want
there.
to go straight? I do want to go straight. Okay.
Hey, Lazy.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna ask you a question. Do you guys have on the SRS server? Do you guys have the LAC intermodal yard switching?
All I heard, you're on your phone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, because you got some background noise there too. But I heard something about the LAC yard. Is that where you want to work?
Yeah.
Check the. Well, you know my answer on that is on anything for the SRS is check the registry to see what needs to be done. And that's the biggest thing for the SRS is always check the registry. And I say that as I'm working this train without checking the registry. But I can get away with it. I'm an admin, so.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mike,
Yeah.
I just lined to that CSX train to the second sighting. I seen see a patch of red at the end of the line there, and I'm wondering if there's a train coming in the opposite direction.
That's good.
Okay, I'm really kind of bothered by the fact that I'm delivering 3 tank cars full of tequila to a building that says Dixie Fish Company.
Nice. They
By
gotta
the
get
way,
the fish trunk.
Oh, I get
That
it.
cold
It's pickled fish.
Yep. Full of
That
whiskey.
cold train
Right.
barely fit the siding, Mike.
Yeah, I saw that. Looking at it right now on the maps.
I was afraid it wasn't going to
Let's
fit
see.
because if it didn't fit, they were really going to have a problem.
And for those that are brand new to Run8, do not ever put your cars up against the bumper.
Yep.
See here.
If you hit too hard when you come in to pick them up, it'll cause your train to disappear.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and line BNSF 9100 east out of here.
And if you think you are going to hit too hard, best thing to do is save your train before you try to couple. Let's see where we're at here.
Can you make sure that that train near that second diamond isn't facing towards that CSX grain?
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm going to hit too hard. No, I'm not. There we go. And I can get all of them in here. That's good. Okay. Close that. Let's push back a little bit. The cup was up. Go forward.
CSX 5444. Yeah. Was it this CSX 5444?
CGW and DWC.
I think I don't see it on the dispatch room
These two.
or on the dispatch board here. I do see which I have him lined for the next sighting here. CSX 5341 north.
Okay, let's look at the map.
I got a high-speed intermodal coming in behind CSX
goes
5341
here.
north.
But CGW's got to go back with me to the Riverside yard. That one should never come with me. I should have left this one behind. Okay, so we're going to push back into Diamond Walnut Growers, which I don't know why they have walnut growers out here. There's not too many walnut trees. It's mostly, in this area, it's pistachio and almond. Okay, somebody's got dropping packets.
UP 9696
Yeah.
north stopped for a red signal. Yeah, I can fucking see that because I told
Whoa,
you
whoa,
this
whoa,
stuff.
whoa, whoa! Watch the f-bombs, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have kids that watch the channel. Even though I say it's not for kids, I do have kids watch the channel.
Yeah, I do myself, so it's kind of hard to avoid that. Even though that I literally also put mine at restricted, so it's kind of crazy how they somehow still get through.
Yeah, no, well, they can, lie about their age and they'll get through. So, but
yeah,
they're not gonna, YouTube's not gonna go after them. They'll go after me. So, please, thank you. All right. Anyway, enough of that. All right, let's go. We're gonna go back this up, find Diamond Walnut Growers, and I think I can work maybe a few of the cars at EGW, and then we'll go back to the Riverside. And then that'll probably be, somewhere in there will probably be the end of the stream, because I only do about 2 hours. And then I'm going to shift gears and go record the flight for Pilot's Life. And somewhere in there, Jason's going to show up too. He's working today also.
Holy, well, that makes a lot of sense. Guess who showed up, Mike?
What?
That BNSF coal train from the Powder River Basin over there in Nevada.
Hmm.
Let's do here. Delete the train. Let me guess, you deleted one of them other trains over there.
Oh. Where's that coal train going to?
Let's see, it's BNSF 9100. The tag is N128-15.
So it was generated on the 15th. Because there is a coal train that comes in. It's supposed to work a plant over there. So now it's me. I have to jump. When I get done with the stream, I have to jump over there before I do my flight and take a look and see what work needs to be done.
What is that?
What?
It's got an ace and it looks like a Jeep on it.
Yeah, possibly. It's all about horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not uncommon to see, like a, large road locomotive followed by, a couple of SDs or a GP or something like that.
The coal train I see down here in Texas normally has a Gevo and an Ace at the lead and then two more at the back. Sometimes it even has the rare white variant of the SC-70M.
Well, I'm starting to see out here where we used to see something like SD45s, we're starting to see ES44s now working locals. And the last time I went through Roseville, there were a lot of SD45s sitting in their repair yard. and not being repaired.
I see that's something. Yeah, that ain't good. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Auto just forced this coal train a red signal. And it was going about 35, 40 miles an hour, and it slammed on its emergency brakes.
Oh.
Auto, that train has no trains in front of it except CSX 5341, and that's miles ahead. And it just forced red lights for both of them, and I don't know why. Auto is
Yeah,
not
there's
doing
something
what
going
it's.
on.
Yeah.
Something going on over here that auto's not working.
See over here. It's green, so it's like supposed to be, and then let's see, give this guy right here a little bit of a green. What do you think I should do? Let the BNSF 9100 pass CSX 5341 because he's coal, or let 5341 continue?
Oh, either one. Looks like you have a 9100 line, right?
Yeah, I have him lined
Just
across
let them go
the
through.
diamond.
It's fine.
It's a big old AC or ACE at the front, so it's gonna be a loud horn when he comes through this diamond. Oh, oh, he kicked it up to not check. He's gonna be highball here in a minute. Hey, Lazy, what do you think about me moving these trains out of the way for you?
As far as what on the southeast?
Yeah.
Yeah, just clear that mess up. That works. All right, BRE. That's the Track 44 Brewing. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Oh wait, if I look over, oops, let's get over here. There's where I want to go. Actually, let's see. I have a decision to make if I want to go back to EGW, or I'm like halfway between the two. I may go back into Riverside, get rid of the one car that I should have left behind, and I'll tie down there in that way. But EGW still needs to be worked.
Mike, can you keep an eye on CSX 5341 because 9100 is coming up on him real quick.
Yeah, in a second.
This is going to go into.
I just ordered 9100 to a red signal.
Alright, these are lined up.
I hope he doesn't block the site or the crossover here, because that's going to be a mess.
Yeah, we'll line them up with the dock right here. That'll be good. Alright. Keep coming back.
Okay, I see the end of 9100 coming here.
I'm double guessing whether I flew that switch or not. Pretty sure I did. But then again, knowing me, I probably didn't. I did. Here he comes.
All right, Lazy. Hey, it's been good catching this stream.
Nice.
I got to get ready to go out and do a little Saturday afternoon running. So
Gotcha. All
good
right,
seeing
man.
you on.
Yeah.
It's
good to be
I'll
back.
look into getting into that that SRS and see about getting access to the server and stuff. That sounds like fun.
Send me a message in Discord when you register. If I see it in time, I'll jump in. If I don't get it, somebody else will approve your registry. And then once you get the approval, you'll see the information to sign on to the server. So, and then just jump in and then there's some older videos, and there's a video that I did give to Ken, and this is for you and anybody else, about what the registry is about and how to use the registry. It's very good, very in depth, and it's more up to date than what else is out there. And it looks like we'll probably have to do another one once they make the changes that they're making. But just know the registry and how to use it, and you'll be fine. So good
Okay,
to have
man,
you.
That sounds great.
Yeah, good to have you.
And then that information's all on the SRS Discord or in another place.
If you have access to my Mocell Discord server, there is a channel there for the SRS. The link to their forums are there. If not, send me a DM, or if you can't find it, I will get it to you.
All right, man. I'll look around.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be out doing stuff around noon, so I figured maybe I better get out there about 1 o'clock. So
yeah, you gotta get out there.
Hey, that's what the weekend's for. So,
right.
That's right.
Yeah, can't expect anything more from a retired guy. I don't get it. I don't get in a rush about much. So, hey man, great seeing you, and I'll look into that stuff.
Yeah, just let me know, and then I'll get if you can't find it, I'll send it to you. So.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good one. Thanks for being with us.
All right, you too.
Yeah. All right. That's left behind. That one's good. Now we're just going to take this big blue. Got to go back to the river. Oops, I'm going to go that way. Let's go forward.
Jen,
I've come to crash the party.
Like in the last few minutes of my stream.
Well,
I guess better late than never.
Me and him we were trying to get this stuff situated, and he wanted input on it, and
no, it's all good. I mean, he's got a handle on the Google Sheets, and that's what's needed right now. I'm glad he's doing that.
Yeah, we were talking about like what needs to be done, and we're just trying to get all the sheets to look. We want it to be uniform, so as you look across any one of the sheets. But I've also put to the point where you did, where eventually I would like to see some way where it's a one button click for everything. So
yeah, and then with Mike,
a whole lot of time
if you remember the last meeting that we had with Mike gave me permission to make my Google Sheets look exactly like the SRS. So at which point. Right. I wasn't going to do that, but now I've decided I want to do that because with the partnership, if people are used to the registry on the SRS, which is the prime starting point because everybody has the base game, which is Barstow Yermo, then if they come over to the Southeast and NorCal and anything like that, it's something they're going to be familiar with. And so I want that aspect as well too. Like they can jump in and go, oh, I know how to do this. I know what needs to be done. I know where to look. Like Ghost just asked me, hey, I want to work LAJC yard. What needs to be done? Look at your registry.
Yeah.
You know, that should be the first stop for everybody, is to go look at the registry. That'll tell them exactly what needs to be done and where it needs to work, and then, you know, like you said, then it get to the point where it's I'm taking this train, I'm working this train, one button. Now they go into the sim, they spend all their time in the sim, and then when they're done, I've completed that job. One button, and that's it.
Because, like I said, I was talking to him, you know, since he knows a lot about this Google Sheet stuff, I was like, I'm gonna pick your brain.
No, I mean, I'm going to do the same thing. I've gotten to myself to the point, if you remember, I was going through a college course on Google Sheets.
Right.
And to, you know, that it worked. I've gotten to know more about Google Sheets than the people do in the front office. Okay. Right. And there's some that know more than I do, and I'm learning from them. But if we have somebody that's even more, you know, more power, you know, the power user of Google Sheets, yeah, we need to leverage that person.
Right. Yeah, and so I told him, I said, you know, if you know, let's get, you know, it's going to be a little work by little work on stuff, but, you know, I'm glad that, you know, he stepped up and said, Mike, this is what I want, you know, this is how I want to help the community. And I'm like, you know, and I told him, I said, Maps, this will be, you know, first and foremost, you know, thank you for joining the SRS, being a part of the SRS, and you've been a great addition to the SRS, because he has. He stepped up.
Don't tell him that. This is going to go right to his head. I kid, of course.
You, but you know, you've disappeared on me for a little while, so it's like, you know.
And I blame you for that too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows it was you that sent me down that rabbit hole.
Well, you know, and I tend to send you down rabbit holes.
You
That's
do.
my job.
And this has been a good rabbit hole. I mean, I have to admit, I'm not complaining.
Now have you gone a little overboard?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Wait, you mean actually going for my private pilot's license is going overboard?
Well, you know, I mean, I would have suspected you would first try to go get your locomotive engineer license first.
Hey, you know what? If they would allow that to happen to where the general public can.
There's certain colleges you can go to that have the ability for you to get your locomotive license.
Well, there was I gotta see if I can try to capture this car. Got it. Yolo County out here in California, which is closer to Sacramento than here in Modesto, they do have a train school. I did not know that.
I thought isn't the Modac one or something? I know that.
Modoc? I think it might. I don't know if it's Modoc, but I forgot what it's called. But the reason I know it's there is because I had a couple of their students come in way back when I used to manage Staples stores, and they came in and they're like, I need to make copies of, you know, my resume. And I'm looking at the resume. I'm like, wait, you went to a train school? There's a train school in the area? And they're the ones that told me about that there is an actual academy, and they're doing their resumes, but one guy goes, yeah, I already got my approval, and he was heading for Kansas City.
Yeah.
So which I think is Union Pacific or BNSF, one of those two, to go. Yeah, he was going to their academy because he had gotten hired by them through that school, and I'm like, interesting. If I had known that was there, I probably would have taken a whole different path in life.
So the UP does, I think, most of their training up at North Platte.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Big yard, and then BNSF does their stuff down at Kansas City. Norfolk Southern is. That they were gonna send me. I can't remember. I almost got on there, but I didn't want to. I was super young, and I didn't want to leave the house. Somewhere down south, but anyway, yeah, they do a lot of their stuff. You know, a lot of railroads have their own, but there's actual colleges that you can go to that you can learn different aspects of, you know, the railroad, you know, the railroad in general. Because like even down here, one of our main colleges, Champaign-Urbana, has a program centered around like engineering and all that kind of stuff. So, looking it up, there's Sacramento City College through the Rail Academy of Central California.
Oh, Sac City's got one? I didn't know Sac City had it. Nice. I might have to send...
program that prepares students for careers as conductors and engineers.
Huh. Yeah, this one would have been... I think this has been... It's been about a decade or so. I think it was in and around Yuba City.
Yeah, I want to say it was...
Unless it's an offshoot of the one that Sac City had, and that's one of their satellite locations. Because a lot of the, I don't know about your area, but out here, a lot of the colleges have like little satellite colleges all over the place.
Yeah, we have little satellite colleges all over too.
Hey, Mike.
Yo.
See how fast CSX 5485 East is moving, because it doesn't look like he's moving that fast.
Did Maps join us too, or is he?
No, he had to go.
Oh, okay.
And he's
485.
He's had a got a pinched nerve or something in his shoulder, so he's not able to like sit for too long at the computers.
Gotcha.
That's why I canceled out some of the signals, because I don't know how fast he's going.
No, you're good.
Those two guys are over on the southeast server, and apparently Otto's got everything all jacked up over there.
Oh,
in and around Baldwin. So as soon as I finish the stream, I'm gonna pop over there. I gotta see how much time I have left though, because there is a flight. That's like extra XP, extra money that I want to go do, and they do everything. It's all based off of Zulu time.
Lazy, just so you know, it's more than just Baldwin, the entire southeast thing.
Yeah, I got everything moving so far.
Okay.
Deleted a bunch of trains, but everything's so far moving pretty good now.
All right, so Ken, the message has been obviously, join the SRS if you're brand new to Run8. This is the place to start, because obviously everybody was brand new. They have Barstow Yermo,
Right.
and get to know registry. I'm assuming, I haven't looked, but I know that video that you and I did. Did you ever post that up on the forums?
No, I need to.
Please do. I mean, I could probably do it myself too, but yeah, we gotta get that up on the forums, because that's a good place for how to use the registry, because that was a good one. It was more modern and up to date too.
We may have to change it. It may need to be updated again anyway, because
Okay.
he's doing a lot of changes to like even the forums page, like the for the drop down stuff. Like he's adding. Like,
oh wow! So Maps, was he being Maps or Mike?
Maps.
Okay, so at which point then we could let that one go, the one that you and I did, and then when he gets to a point that's close to being finished, the finished product, then we can do another one then.
Right. Yeah, because he is literally
modernizing. That's good. That's good.
And changing a lot of the stuff in the on the forums page too, on the forums page, so it will be much easier for people to understand where they need to even go on the forums.
Good.
To go do the stuff there. So
all right.
He's doing a lot of stuff.
Okay, no, that's good. I'm glad he is. And then I know, like, Mike's thing.
Don't rush it. Just take your time on it. And that's what he said. We're gonna do baby steps. He wants to get all the actual yard pages to look similar. Take out a lot of the garbage that's there, because a lot of it's from old stuff that like when we were running stuff more manual with auto and all that kind of stuff. So he's working on it.
Okay.
So,
well, like I said, we can redo the videos once it's in place. But but I'm glad because that, and then once it's in place, then we can maybe just do copy and paste, and then make all the rest of the servers look the same as well too.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
honestly, he's probably gonna be your best bet to like have that to help you with that kind of stuff too. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I got you. I'm not gonna bug him now about it.
Right.
He's gonna have enough on his plate with just the Southwest.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, he could be after he gets the Southwest done, after he gets the SRS done, or at least to the where everything's kind of looking the same, then he can maybe come over and help you with
Right.
your stuff.
But
Don't
yeah,
want to make it a
yeah,
full
and
time job.
but no, I don't
you
want
know,
I don't want it to be a full-time job. I don't want him to get burned out on it. That's my number one concern. Um, and but ultimately, yeah, if he has it, and then it's a matter of just like I said, cutting and pasting, and then making some minor changes to be in line with with the others, or with NorCal and Southeast.
Yeah.
And then I just was announcing too, I'm really looking at, taking some servers down. Southeast is not going to be one of those. NorCal is going to stay up, but I'm looking at like even, one of my favorites, which I'm not on. I say it's my favorite, but I'm never on it. That's Mohawk and Selkirk.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many people going to Mohawk and Selkirk. Not many people are going to Pittsburgh. Um, the only other one I'm going to leave up, and it's because I'm expecting phase 2 hopefully by Christmas, because it was about Christmas time when phase 1 came out, would be the AGS.
Yeah.
And then I'll leave that up. AGS is I mean, I love it. It's got potential, but I am disturbed by the fact that they're looking at a whole different area and not continuing on, like they said, Modesto to Stockton, and closing the gaps at Streeter and Seco and Global. So.
Well, we don't know how long they've had that in development either.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
something they've already been working on, and like I said, then they're getting close, and obviously they gave that information out to that to Jonah about hey,
for the dispatcher.net.
Yeah. For the dispatcher.net, and they're like, okay, so this is where we're at. We're getting close, and so here's the information that you might need.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not wrong. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, because a lot of this stuff, I mean, a lot of these maps, believe it or not, a lot of these things go back to version 1.
Yeah.
Things that were started back in version 1, now they're getting to the point like, okay, it's time to complete this, and and then check a box, I got this done. So, and I mean, even if we're all, anytime we get new content, it's a good thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling Maps. Even if they're giving us car packs or whatever, anything they're giving us, we should be blessed. Because he's like, why don't they make a roadmap? I said, well, for one, it's kind of a small group that does, these guys that do this, for
right.
money, and it's not their primary job. Like,
no,
a lot of these guys, it's not their primary job.
And going back to Mike, what he put out, if they do what they announced on their Facebook page, if they are going to do what they said they kind of hinted at, if they open it up for the community to start making maps, we will be coast to coast.
Yeah.
But some of my concern is, okay, we are supposed to be modeling, was it 1995 to 2005? I think that's already gone out the window.
Yeah. Well, there's way too many liberties as far as what they have on the maps. Because some of the new ones, or newer stuff, doesn't jive with like the older stuff. I would like to see them definitely, like the southeast needs to be updated. We need to get our crossovers at Waycross.
Okay, so here's the thing. First thing is, yeah, it does, but we also have to understand that. Oh, geez, hang on. I turn off slow speed. That's why it stopped. You're looking at different companies though too. Run8 did the Southwest. Then you had, was it Highball or whatever in our
HRS. Yeah.
HRS, High Rail Simulations, did the Southeast. So that's a different company. Then you had an individual who actually did Mohawk and Selkirk. So whether all that comes under one company, I don't know. But it's like, somebody, they were I want to help you make a map. You know what my favorite area is, and that's how we ended up with, the southeast and, the northeast and then Pittsburgh. And so to me, it seems like, looking back on it, probably would have been better to say, okay, we're going to start in the southwest and let's move east.
Right.
Let's go north and east. I'd love to see Union Pacific go all the way up along the coast.
Right.
That'd be, because it does, and and to see, like the San Joaquin Valley Railroad, that's the 1995 area that actually came down all the way down into Fresno, would pick up cars and then go all the way up into the wine country.
Right.
So.
Well, and so like even on NorCal, I don't know if you ventured out the was that the industrial?
It's, the Valley Sub.
So it's what do they call it? Let me pull up the NorCal map.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
That CSX train that's coming out of the west, it's hauling. It's
Correct.
doing about 55, 60 right now.
Okay.
Where is my?
All right.
So it's the right there by Sutro, where it comes up and does like the Reno Salvage and Reno Auto Dock and
yeah. On that side, on the east side of the
grading.
Sierras.
Yeah, they've added some more grading to that. So I'm not sure exactly what they're thinking there, but
I don't know. It's hard saying.
But there's nothing like on the either side either. So there's they're not looking at anything on either side of the NorCal, but they've added a little bit more there, and they've even some like industry stuff will go too.
I'm going to make this statement here, and then I'm actually going to call, because I'm at the 2-hour mark on the stream here. But I mean, some people have asked for the Feather River route, canyon route, which is.
Right.
To me, like they made a kind of a mistake when they went out the Valley Sub. Okay, fine, you have a lot of industries, but you didn't go very far. You didn't go far enough, because the Valley Sub goes all the way up to the town of Oroville, and there's like 2 or 3 industries in the town of Oroville. And then from there it turns into the Feather River Canyon route. Now that could become one of the more artistic DLCs. I mean, because after Oroville, there's nothing. It's just mainline, but it could be an extremely beautiful road route. Okay,
right.
And in today's world, what they're doing is most trains, because they're doing a lot of work up there in the Sierras right now, to the point that even when I look at Amtrak to take a trip to Sparks, there's not many trains heading that way right now. And if you want to go to Chicago, they're making people go all the way up to either Portland or Seattle and then go out toward Chicago from there. So I'm like, okay, that's really odd. Well, they must be doing work up in the mountains, and they're trying to get that done before the snows hit. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But what
they've been doing these signaling projects up through there.
Yeah, and so it's usually eastbound trains go over the Sierras from out here in California heading east, and then westbound trains come through the Feather River. So
yeah.
What's up, Sirens? How you doing? I'm back, and I'm just about ready to call it a good one. We got some people talking. Oh, Leander Gaming, how you doing? Run8 time is slow time, usually about 5 years behind. No, exactly. The original Southwest was late 90s. The AGS stuff is pretty much modern. Yeah, that's why you're right, Leander. They're pretty much like, it's kind of all over. And wait, whoa. Okay, wait, Zola, you changed your name again. So hang on. You moved to Georgia and you changed your name. You're on the run, aren't you? You're what? Somebody after you? Did you like piss off a drug dealer or something? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I've been good, man. So you can jump into the Discord if you want. Haven't seen you in a while. Now, you guys, Zala, if that little one and only short that I have, I'm going to make him mad right here because I'm going to point this out.
Ooh.
The one and only short, this is the guy that was driving the train. I'm just saying. I've been good, buddy. How about yourself? So, but yeah, I'm going to jump off here. I'm at the 2-hour mark. So the last thing I'm going to say, and now you guys in Discord, I'm going to end up muting you here. So I will be back in just a moment. All right. So last thing I want to say before I close out the stream. Once again, if you are brand new to Run8, please come and join us on the SRS server. And you know it's a training server. If your favorite areas are the southeast, or if you want NorCal, Northern California area through Roseville, come join us on there too. We got those servers up. I'm going to keep the NorCal up. I'm definitely going to keep Southeast up. I'm keeping AGS up. But Mohawk and Selkirk and the Pittsburgh, I'm not seeing any activity over there. So I mean, I might end up bringing those down just to save. It's not hurting the computer any. It's just not being used. I don't know yet. Haven't really decided, but I am leaning that way. But Southwest server, that once again, if you're brand new and all you have is a base game, that's where you want to come. Please do not wait to join multiplayer. Okay, multiplayers. This is where Run8 shines, and you can see, jump in. You can be a part of our Discord channels. Have conversations, ask questions. We are a training group. Okay, we will help you learn how to operate the trains and how to operate as, I don't want to say prototypical. We're not hardcore prototypical, but to operate as prototypically as possible. If you want to get to that point to where you want to go join the Depot Plus, who is, I'm going to call them hyper prototypical, because they're almost all active duty railroaders or former railroaders, retired. You want to get over there, we can help you get there. We can help you get ready for the check ride. But if you just want a casual place to push a lot of pixels around, then come join us. We're a good group and we have a lot of fun. So, and the SRS population is growing again. So they were, like I said before, they were one of the original servers out there. So it's on its way back. So anyway, I will catch you guys hopefully, as I'm looking at my schedule for next week. I should be back again next Saturday morning, but things change as the week goes along, so I'll try to keep you all informed. Otherwise, I will see you in the air. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We do have a group going there as well too. If you want to come have some fun, if you have the flight simulator, come join us. We pretty much fly A320s and chase each other all around the skies. So anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for being with me. My name is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. I will see you next time.